Hello, folks. This is J.W. Rigg with the National LiveScan Association. Today is a 53rd episode in the house. We can talk about the fears of starting a live scan business or fears of starting the fears of starting a fingerprinting business. Before we get started, let's go ahead and bring up those cups. Yes, I got my Big J cup, the original one. And the business haters out there also because they show me they Big J cup too. Their names start with J too. That's all right. Welcome to the family, folks. All right. I'm trying to keep this short and to the point here about the fears of starting a fingerprint business. And I had a conversation with a gentleman yesterday about his interest in starting a business. Hopefully, he'll be able to stop by our office today and talk to him a little bit more to make sure that we are legit and that we do have a real office here in a small country called Los Angeles. And he might not know it yet, but our goal is to sit down with him, do an interview about his concerns of starting a fingerprint business. Hopefully next week or two, we try and bring him on board for a live session. He's a busy gentleman here, but I'm not going to put his name out there. But you know what? It's going to happen. One way or another, he doesn't know it yet, but it's going to happen. So when he sees it, he's going to laugh about it here. But he's from Los Angeles, and he was referred to us from another party who's from Atlanta, Georgia. And I reached out to the young lady and I told her, thank you for referring to the association and thank everybody here listening to the stream for referring future members and current members of the National LiveScan Association. We thank you for that. We're deeply humbled and thank you for your trust in the association there. Oh, wait, hold on for a second. Here we got a big shout out here from LaDonna Spear. Welcome. If you're able to stop on today, come on in. We got some things going on. You might want to take advantage of LaDonna. She's one of our members. She's currently taking a training program with us to enhance her skill sets and her cash flow, offering fingerprinting service for the public. So let me go ahead and jump into some of the things we have here. Wait, hold on for a second, folks. We got the fireman Jose here to do the. Jose is in the house today. Wow. Jose, how you doing out there, man? Welcome. Jose's been with us for quite some time. He took some of our training programs. He's out there saving lives and putting out fires. That's the best way I could put it. He's saving lives and putting out fires. So, Jose, thank you, buddy. Thank you for joining the stream for today. What I'm going to talk about as we visit back to it is starting a live scan business in 2022 or any year that you choose to start it. But for this current session right now, we just started year 22. So I'm going to talk about some things people have shared with us and their concerns. And we do have some members who's been taking some time to decide finally to move forward doing fingerprinting. And you're talking time as well a year ago or 2 years ago or 3 years ago, they contacted us just inquiring because they saw some certain things or interested about it. Here it is moving fast forward. Now they're becoming members, but they lost all that revenue. They lost all that time they could help support the community for those new background checks. But we do have things that pop up in the life from time to time here. All right, let's go here. So when people have concerns about starting a business, it could be fingerprinting or anything else. Sometimes you're not aware, they're not aware, or we're not aware initially what type of tools we need for the business, what type of fingerprinting tools will be required to offer fingerprinting services in your state. Do you have to buy a LiveScan machine? Are you able to transmit your fingerprints to your state that you're in? Can you do ink card fingerprinting in your state? Things like that. There's a lot of unknowns out there, a lot of unknown variables out there, but there's a lot of things that you won't know unless you really get started or start inquiring and contact sources like ourselves, the National LiveScan Association, to get some of your questions answered to point you in the right direction to make sure you got things going the right way. So I wrote some things down right here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull them up right now. And one of the main questions that we have from time to time is, how much does it cost? I want to start a fingerprint business. How much does it cost? I'm going to tell them, heck, I don't know, because that's the truth. I'm not sure what type of fingerprint business you're referring to. Are you going to do some type of fingerprinting for the FBI? Are you trying to do some type of special forensic source lab where they come to you and lift up this fingerprint off a person who's 300 years old, something like that? We don't know unless you share it with us. But typically what they're trying to ask us is, if I start a business, how much is it going to cost me? And I usually turn the question around, how much is it going to cost you if you don't start the business? What I mean by cost from my perspective, I'm not talking about just money. Loss of opportunities, loss of not knowing If you didn't start, where you be this time next year? So how much does it cost? It could go both ways. How much it costs to purchase a machine? How much it costs for taking training programs to the association? How much it costs to do mobile services? How much you're going to charge your clients? Things like that. But really, you should always ask yourself, if this is something you really want to do, why do you want to do it? And if you want to do like a live scan service in your state, the machines will vary across the states, depending on what type of machine you're going to purchase, just like buying a car. Well, I'm going to buy myself a BMW. I'm going to buy myself a Tesla. I'm going to buy myself a Hyundai. Where the case may be, there's different models. So it's different prices. Well, give me an average price. So we try to help them out, give them like an estimate price from the particular state that they're in, if they're able to do it in their state, and go from there. And usually we get pretty much just, wow, that's too much. Why can't it be cheaper? Well, if you want to buy something a lot cheaper, build it yourself. Seriously, you go ahead and purchase a manufacturing company, build it yourself, and you just take it off your own shelf and don't charge yourself anything for it. There's a cost behind things like that. And be honest with you, to start a fingerprinting business, it is a price to it. But other businesses out there cost sometimes 10 times more, 100 times more. So if you're serious about starting a business, there is going to be a business investment. Financially, emotionally, time-wise, time from your family, dealing with the customers, dealing with the disputes, dealing with folks who fingerprints are hard to take, dealing with those live scan Karens and those live scan Kens out there. It's going to take some time as an investment, but this is a business. So how much going to cost? We share with you sometime. We take our training programs or you call us up for like a free 15-minute call during the time of the session, I should say, time of this recording, to point you along the way. There is no set price for anything in LiveScan. There'll be different prices for different machines. There may be different government fees charged when a person gets fingerprinted because different type of codes they have for the government. So just do your due diligence, reach out to us. We try to help you navigate and point you towards the right direction. But that's one of the questions we get all the time. Another question is, how much can I make? Is it profitable? Can I make money doing fingerprinting? Yes, you can. Side of the coin, other side of the coin, you could lose money too. So can you make money? Is it profitable? Yes, it could be profitable. You also could lose money too. All depends on your business model and your purpose of trying to start the business and how you're going to treat it. Are you going to treat it like a business? Are you going to buy a live scan machine and spend X amount of dollars on a machine, and all of a sudden now this person not too far from your location is charging a low rate for the rolling fees or for the machines, or for the profit they have? Maybe they would charge their profits, like for LiveScan, is two fees basically. There's going to be a government fee and there's going to be a rolling fee or service fee. The government fees are set by the government, and those fees will vary based off the codes from the LiveScan form. And the rolling fees, in most cases, you set your own profit margin. The rolling fees are your profit margin. Right down the street, when we got started years ago, over a decade ago, their rolling fees like $15 or $17 rolling fee plus the government fee. And we're trying to go ahead and jump in, capture that market, because we want to go ahead and be profitable. But one thing we didn't take in consideration, this location, this organization, which is pretty big, didn't pay rent at that location. They had walk-ins coming to them all the time. They were in a government building where these people come in there for services requiring a background check. Right in the same building, on the same floor, 10 steps down the hall, was their office. So they had a very low rolling fee, but they have volumes and volumes of foot traffic. So if you're trying to compete with somebody that has a national footprint, the rent is very low, and they got foot traffic coming to the doors almost all day long. And you're trying to compete with their rolling fees, so their profit. You're going to go ahead and be extremely busy, and you're going to stay broke. If you stay busy, you're going to stay broke. And for a long time, we had to change our mindset about that. And I have a brother from a different mother named Don up there in Central California, pretty much had to shake me around a couple of times, say, hey, look, you can't do this. You need to increase your fees. And it took us a while to understand this concept, but once we did it, we realized we probably have fewer customers or a certain type of customers, but ended up getting better quality customers who valued our service a lot more and appreciate the service we provided. So can you make money? It's up to you. That's the best way to put it. It's up to you. And how you want to charge your customers, make sure it reflects the service that you provide to the customers. All right, then, next one. I hear this all the time. I saw this other video and they said blah, 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 blah. I can make X amount of dollars in one day. I could do this, this, and this, and plus be Superman and Wonder Woman at the same time. Blah, 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 blah. I would say something else that starts with BS, but I'm going to keep it low key right now because this is the LiveScan.Cafe show, and then let's sip on my big J cup. Okay. Do your homework. If a person says, I did X amount of people doing ink card fingerprinting from this category here, and I was very satisfied, they may share something with you that may be against the law. There's certain states have certain restrictions or statutes saying that you are not eligible to fingerprint a certain category of folks for a certain type of background requirement unless it's law enforcement or unless they go to a particular entity to get this done. And it might be in state statutes. And you might not be aware of that. Why? Because you're not a member of the National Licensing Association, or maybe because you didn't take our training programs and you wasn't aware of it, but don't blame us for you not knowing. Just because you saw some YouTube channel out there and they claiming what they did, really they're admitting fault or guilt breaking the law. There's a few of those out there. So just be careful what you saw on YouTube videos, because we're not here for the hype. We're here to show you how to get productive, get paid. Point blank. Just keep that in mind there. I saw this other video. Great. Keep a looking at other videos. Do the best you can. But when you point in the right direction and move forward and learn how to have a successful business, join the National LiveScan Association. No ifs, ands, or buts. And take some training programs there. Also, when you start a business, you might want to make sure, if you choose to start a business, they have some type of corporate entity downline. And right now, I got just a message from Jose right here where you just started this LLC. Congratulations, Jose. Those discussions that we had during your training program are paying off. I see that there. And we have to give him some pub. We have to give Jose some pub right here. Javal Mobile Biometrics and Services, LLC. I just finished my PSP to get my letter back from DOJ to buy my machine. Congratulations. Now, some folks are asking, what is the PSP? You know what? Join the association, take a training course. If you're in the state of California, we share what it means here. All these different acronyms mean different things for different industries out there. But congratulations, Jose, man. Can't wait to have you come by the office to go ahead and break in that machine, man. Have some fun with it there. All right, then. I heard it costs too much. It does cost a lot of money. Well, it costs money to invest in your business, but we discussed this already before, early on this session here. It's your mindset. If you really want to start fingerprinting, it's up to you to make it happen. Nobody says you have to invest in a LiveScan machine yesterday. Certain states could take you a couple of weeks. Certain states may take you a few months, 6 months, or a year or more to start doing LiveScan transmissions based on the application process for that particular state you reside in, if they let you do it in that particular state. So how much it costs? It heard it costs too much. Well, once again, it might cost you a lot more not to start trying out, not to see for yourself. Don't let others dictate what you want to do. And it's right here too. Don't let others dictate your life. I heard somebody say I shouldn't do it because it costs too much here. Or Willie Lunchmeat started his fingerprint business back last month, and he quit doing it because it was too hard, or he lost money, or this, or somebody said, I could make $1 million doing this here. I don't know. Let you figure that one out for yourself there. But I heard it's cost too much. How should I put this here? The fear, you can only stay fearful of not knowing if you never try. And it doesn't hurt to try sometime. The worst comes to worst, you got some education from it. And that education is valuable. You can apply it to other services or endeavors you may have in starting a different type of business or expanding your current business you have. So the fear of not trying, I believe, is worse than trying. The fear of unknown will always be the fear of unknown if you never try. Sometimes the best way to learn how to swim is jump into a pool. And I'm saying jump into an ocean or jump into a 20-foot pool. Jump into a 3-foot pool if you're taller than 3 foot, or pull a life reserve around. Wherever it is, take lessons, but find out. If you want to do fingerprinting in your state, and your state allows you to do LiveScan where you can transmit to your state, you can't afford it, or you're not sure yet, test the waters. If you don't want to invest into a LiveScan device, test the waters and offer ink card fingerprinting. There's a ton of folks in your state right this moment here during a recording session that needs ink card fingerprinting. So start there first. The investment for the financial purpose is not as high. It's a lot less. And start doing that first. But jump into the water. You can't learn how to swim if you keep looking at all these so-called hype videos that's out there. Put your butt in the water and see how it is. Get your toes wet. Get them bunions wet. Whatever you guys want to do it. But jump in and get productive and make things happen. And Jose is right. It takes money to make money. And that has, yes, it has a double-edged sword too, but pretty much money is also your time. Time is money. So you don't need some time use up all your money to start a business. You got investments, you got loans, you got advancements, you got financing services out there, wherever it is. But take the time to do your homework and invest. Time is money. Money is time. And invest. If this is something you believe in, you really want to do it, do it. And quit letting other folks get in your ears with the nonsense saying that you can't do it. Because later on, you'll be saying, if I coulda, shoulda, woulda. Or you're calling us up, hi, JW, we called you like 3 years ago, and now we're ready to get started. I wish I coulda, shoulda, coulda back then because of this, this, and this. Jump into the water, try it out, get your feet wet, get them bunions wet, and see if this works for you. But quit listening to everybody's telling you how to dictate your life, your business, your endeavors. This is for your family, yourself, for tons of reasons why, but try it out. All right, another thing is, if I go ahead and buy a machine, can I get my money back? I take a different way. I know what they're trying to say is, hey, if I'm gonna use this machine and kick it around here, and I don't like how it goes 6 months down the line or next year, can I get a full refund from the vendor? No. You're gonna buy a car, kick it around for a long time and say, you know what? I don't like how our car feels right now. It takes up too much gas. Well, whatever the case may be, I'm gonna get my money back. That's not gonna happen. Not the full amount for sure. That's not gonna happen. So it's a business, really. And it's a business. Just quit finding excuses to fail. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that down here right now. Make sure I spell it right. If it was wrong, let me know about it, but this is true for me. This is something I would say a lot of folks. Quit finding excuses to fail. And you fail if you never try. You'll never succeed unless you try. You will always fail if you never try. Get involved. Try it out. See for yourself. Worst come to worst, you got some knowledge and you help some people out there getting a job based off your service you provided to the community there. All right, then once we have right here, what if I don't like it? Like I said early on, you don't need to invest in a LiveScan machine device right away. We recommend doing ink card fingerprinting. Try that out first. If you like working with customers, and you might not like the fact that you might have to talk to people. With fingerprinting services, most of the time you should be talking to your customers. You might not like the fact that you have to get up on time to be at your office on time or show up on time to provide services. It's a business, people. It's a business. You have to get off your lazy butt to do something productive. I wish I could say something else right now. One of these days I might slip and say it, but right now, get off your tail. If you don't like it, don't even start doing it. If you think you're not going to like it, don't waste your time. Don't even call us here to hear you whine about it. I got time for that myself. I don't. My lifestyle is hang with those folks who are productive. Staying productive to mean they're getting paid. If they have that busy, broke attitude, they're going to stay busy and broke. And I don't want to associate with it. I don't personally, and nor should you. You know, if you're here watching this session right now, focus on staying productive. That will help get you paid. And some folks, well, what if I don't like it? What if it machine breaks down? What if this? What if that? Heck, you know what? Write down all your complaints and then write another list saying, what if you do something like this? Which one outweighs which one? If you do something positive, you do get off your butt and you start making some good income, that should outweigh your negativity mindset. So write out yourself and figure it out. So some things that might help you with this. There are bonuses here, and this is true. I want you guys to join and get involved with the LiveScan community we have. Just go to LiveScan.Community.com and get involved. Become a member. Post your questions on the community there and get some of your questions answered. Some of the key ways to be successful and help mitigate your fears or concerns of starting a business is getting involved in the community of those folks already providing that service. And we invite you to join us, become a member of the National LiveScan Association. Go around and talk to other people who are currently fingerprinting and get their feedback. Now, you may not want to talk to folks in your neighborhood because they might not give you too much information. No, you might try and take over their business, but just call around or get your feet wet and do some homework. See for yourself. You know, if you get a LiveScan at a certain location, talk to them. They may be willing to share their information with you. They may not. Give us a call. But let's go ahead and go to the website and go to livescan.chat, C-H-A-T, livescan.chat, where we're able to provide you a free 15-minute call during this current session. It may change later. Most likely it will change later on. Some folks will call us up and try to take that free 15-minute call and try to get a crash course on all our programs for free. And that is not going to happen. To keep it real, it's not going to happen. If you like what we have here, please subscribe to our channel. We love to hear more people sharing their thoughts with us and join the channel. And let us know what you think about this one here. Let us know what you think and your thoughts about your concerns when you first started doing the LiveScan fingerprinting, or your concerns right now considering doing fingerprinting or mobile services, in-car fingerprinting, LiveScan, whatever the case may be, and starting a business. Share your concerns. We'd love to hear your concerns and address them. It's very important. It really is out there. My name is J.W. Reed, and I got 5 things to share folks out there who don't know me at this point here. But it's 5 things. Really 4 things for right now. Be safe. Have fun. Please get in trouble, but don't get caught. Bye for now, everybody. Take care. Peace.